let's go ahead and do a preview of this. Let's just save this and see what this looks like on our home page. All right, so the image is there and it's in line with the text. You can see that the text is starting right after it. So what we need to do is make this image float right, like we did with styles earlier. So let's click Edit here. And you may remember from looking at the options earlier under the image editor for the Wysiwyg that we have some options for spacing and also for positioning. So go ahead and click the image to highlight it, which will highlight the image button in the toolbar, and then click the image button. We can now edit our image. Let's go ahead and click on the Appearance tab, and we can set the alignment of the image. If we click this dropdown, we can select baseline, top, middle, bottom, text top, text bottom, left, right. Let's go ahead and select right and see what that does. Now on the right here we have a preview, and it looks like what we're looking for. It's floating the image on the right and wrapping text around it. Let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to scroll down and click Update. Okay, so we have our image on the right. I'm going to copy a bunch of text and paste it to see if it wraps around. And sure enough, it does. Now before, when we floated an image right, one of the problems was that there wasn't enough padding around the image. And you can see here that the text is bumping right up against the image. So let's see if we can add some padding. I'm going to go ahead and undo that pasting of some extra content by clicking Ctrl-Z. And I'm going to select the image again and click the Image button. I'm going to go back to Appearance. And here we have options for vertical space and horizontal space. So we want some margin on the left and at the bottom. So let's go ahead and add 10 to each for 10 pixels each. And notice that when we did that, it spaced this image here in the preview too. Okay, let's go ahead and update it. All right, now we see that the text has a little bit more space around it. So now that our image is looking good, let's go ahead and save this and preview it. So we have our image, but none of the styles seem to be taking hold. Let's see if maybe this data was stripped out during the process of saving. I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. And when we view our content, it looks like our image is positioned just right. So what's going on? Well, let's take a look at the source code, and maybe that'll give us a clue. So I'm going to hit the source code button, and this will show us a source code. So here we have an opening paragraph tag, we have our image tag, we have width, height set for it, and then we have a style tag that says float right, margin 10 pixels. So this is where our styling is coming from. It's a style inside of the image tag. So let's see if that still is there inside of the HTML when we view our home page. If it's not, then that means it's getting stripped out somewhere along the way. I'm going to hit cancel, and I'm going to hit view on the page. Let's go ahead and jump back to Firefox so we can use Firebug in order to inspect this element. I'm going to go to the home page by clicking Home in the upper left-hand corner. And then I'm going to right-click the image and select Inspect Element. Okay, so we see the image here. We have width, height, alt, the source, but no style attribute anymore. So this is a pretty common problem when it comes to editing things in Wysiwyg. When you have the HTML filter set as one of the filters for a text input, it will strip out some possible attributes where malicious code could be inserted. And the style attribute is one of those. So anytime style is used, it will get stripped out entirely and won't get used at all.